Good morning and welcome to Business Africa Live on BTA. 57 years after Ghana's independence, how well is our economy faring? What can be done to make it even better than it has been? This morning, we want to have some discussion on this and to what extent can Ghana do better? To what extent can Ghana really be the gateway to Africa as they've been working on? To do the discussion with me will be someone who is very interested in the economy. Someone who thinks that we need to change the basis of our economy to be able to achieve more than what we are currently doing. We'll take a break. When we'll come back, I'll introduce my guests to you and we'll take the discussions from there. Stay with me.
Looking for a venue for your wedding reception, conferences and retreats, outside catering, recreation? Look no further than Coconut Grove Beach Resort Hotel, located in Elmina. Coconut Grove Hotels, memories worth repeating.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Benjamin Afre, and to do the discussions with me, I have Nana Ofori, one of the usual people we have on our set, to do the discussions with me. Nana, good morning and welcome.
Thank you, my brother.
It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
57 years on, how well is Ghana's economy doing? What is your opinion on this?
You know, the 57 years, Ghana has moved from a population of 5 million to about 25 million, 23 to 25. The power generation has gone from a surplus in 57 to a deficit in 2014. The housing deficit has gone from almost at par to a deficit of about 3 to 4 million. Some say more. If you talk about what has Ghana economy achieved in these 57 years, it is sad to say that not much in terms of structure has changed. Oil has come in that did not exist before. ICT related things have come in that did not exist before. If you take away these things, but the oil itself, exploration started from 57 coming down. If you take away these matters, then it will be difficult to make the case that Ghana has taken a leap. A leap. If you look at the average earning per person, per family in 57, it was actually higher than what we have today.
So are you saying that you don't see any sector of the economy that has really stood out looking back 57 years ago?
Well, we have discovered oil, but the proceeds of the oil is expatriated back into other people's countries and other people's economy.
For investment.
GDP growth includes the oil, but that percentage is also taken out of our economy. So if you talk about real economic development, not much has taken place. You see new buildings, yes. You see a road here and there, yes. But relative to 57, relative to population growth, relative to needs, that development is not made manifest in such a way that you can say there has been true economic transformational growth.
Would you say that it could be as a result of the trade liberalization? Because prior to, during around independence, we were running more like a communist state, where the state took charge of a lot of things. But if you come back 2014, we are running a more liberal economy. Could that have been the curse, or could that have been the cause of this decline?
I would not say so. The reason I would not say so is go to the public service and look at the caliber of people who were there in the early part of our independence. There were people who were highly trained, went to the best schools in the world, and they were brought back into the country to apply this knowledge to be able to make the nation move forward. Now in Ghana, we have what we call brain drain. Many of the good people are out somewhere making a living, and they are not applying that knowledge back into the country. Again, between life and death is the public service. When you are born, you are given a certificate from the public service. When you die, you attain a certificate from the public service. If you want to travel, you get a certificate called a passport from the public service. When you want to register a business, you get a certificate from Registry General to register a business. So you see, the public sector must be strengthened to be able to create the enabling environment for a private sector to thrive.
And you don't think that is the situation as we have now?
Definitely not. We had GIMPA, which was set up specifically to train the public service, to make sure that people will be able to enter the public service and have a career path.
Okay.
And they knew that if they did A, B, C, and D well, at this point, they will go for examination, they'll get promotions. These things do not exist and they do not work well in the public service. On one hand, people are talking about trade liberalization. But you see, even with WTO regulations, other countries who have been able to lift themselves out of their doldrum has made sure that they create a competitive edge for their people. They can use tax initiatives to protect some of their people who are manufacturing locally, give them the advantage, give them the edge.
Okay.
We don't do that. And we are having these challenges. And so when we talk about the economy, we are still shortchanged in many ways because we have not been able to have courageous, bold policies that will transform our economy and make our standard of living comparatively better.